Guys, what's going on? I'll be with you in 1 second. What's happening? I'm getting nice and lean. I can see, I can tell. I can tell I'm starting to look the way I'm supposed to look. Tremendous. 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 Okay. Now, guys, question. I think I didn't ask the question yesterday. Just like the first time ever. Did you train today? I change my station here because I want to use the computer. Let's go. Did you train today, guys? Tell me. Tell me. Welcome to the live. Ask any fitness related question, guys. Let's go. Let's go, my brothers. Anyways, I'm starting to look a lot leaner on my face, on my body. Muscles are starting to pop out. I'm really happy. I'm in a good spot. Is it easy? Not really. Not really. But it's cutting, you know. It's what it is. It is what it is, guys. Can't really, play with it. But positive side is it's nice and hot, but not too hot just yet. It's like 29, 28 degrees. It's perfect. It's ideal. If I could have this weather all year round, it would be awesome. Because it's not crazy hot. In the shadow is pleasant. A little bit of breeze all day long. I mean, it's awesome. It's really awesome. So at least I get that, I get a good weather condition, and it's what it is. It's nothing new, but cutting is hard. But when you look in the mirror, you're very happy. Guys, please like and subscribe. I'm a trainer. I train people. I lived in the UK for 10 years. I worked as a trainer for 4 years, and then I moved back to Italy in 2020. Damn, that's a long time ago, man. And now I'm based in Italy, and I train people online. I give out a lot of monthly plans. I am 5'10". It depends, bro. It's one of them questions, It depends. It depends on your frame, on many things, 5'10" people come in a lot of different ways, but as indication, yeah. So it's not, like I said, accurate 100%. But I want to believe you have to be in the range 80, 85 kg. Yeah. Yeah, 80, 85 kg. I guess you want to know in pounds, yeah? But like I said, it's an indication. Yeah, 187. Yeah. But I'm not even sure, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, there is a relation in between, a ratio, a perfect ratio in between frame and weight. And when you get past that ratio, then you are overweight, regardless if you're full of muscles or if you are just fat. Think about it. You see all these big bodybuilders, all the bodybuilders of all time. Um, I'm talking about Mr. Olympus. When they go to the doctor, they get diagnosed as obese, right? Because it's a mass to frame ratio. Either it's muscle or fat. If you carry too much mass for your frame, then it's negative to you. Your heart will struggle to pump blood to all the areas of the body, and yeah, like Ronnie Coleman, for instance. Yeah, Ronnie Coleman, 100%. When he went to the doctor will tell him you're obese, mate. Um, yeah, because they get the same conditions as severely overweight people, because they are severely overweight, based on, like I just said, frame to mass ratio. Does size matter? Most women say no. Most women say no. If you're referring to that, if you're not referring to that, it depends. If you're into it, like if you like to look good and big, then it does matter to you. If you don't, you don't. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. I beg you. Yeah, let me grow this flipping channel. Come on, don't be shy. Subscribing is free. I talk fitness. You can ask anything. I love the question from Rahul. Thank you for that. I am 5'7". Maybe I was wrong with the 180, with the 8280. Look, I don't know, because 5'10" is 1 meter 78 centimeters now that I'm checking, and yeah, look, around that 80 kilograms frame, or below that, high 70s for sure. But anyway, guys, it was a beautiful week this week. Tremendous. The weather was good. I had beautiful food this week. I had a lot of meat. I love my meat. I had the liver this morning. I had a steak at lunch. I love my meat though. Thank God meat exists. And tomorrow I want to have a massive barbecue on my own. I usually invite people over, but this time around I was like, you know what? I need a barbecue for myself. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is, and there is something that you can do. I'm a firm believer that is a calorie count thing. So even if you do intermittent fasting, if when you have that one meal per day, which is really rough for most people, if you overeat on that one meal, so if your calorie requirement is 2,000 calories, yeah, and on that one meal you eat 3,000 calories, even if you do the intermittent fasting, you're gonna gain weight, because it's a mathematical, is a plus and minus, right? And but what I do is, in my case, when I want to have a large meal, because I have desire of a large meal, and my calories intake at the minute is 1,800 calories. I'm a tiny dude. I'm 5'7". So if I have a large meal, I'll probably eat all my calories requirements, right? And I don't mind that. So tomorrow, because I want to have some ribs, I want to have I want to have a beautiful steak tomorrow as well. I want to have some Look, I want to have some meat, right? I'll do my math. I'll choose my meat accordingly. Yeah. And I'll try, to stay on all my calories requirements for the day on that meal, right? Because it's a Sunday, I'm with my family. Do you know what I mean? I want to have a beautiful meal with my family. I want to have breakfast, and that will be me. And or probably I'll stick to maybe 1,200 calories during that meal, which is a big one. But if you think that I'm not gonna have any carbs with it, I'm just gonna have meat. Um, I'll probably go up to 2,000 calories tomorrow, which is no, no, no. I'm just talking. I appreciate you being here, Caputo. Where are you from, Caputo? Yeah, Yepto, Yep. You say the name sounds like Russian or East Europe. Yeah, I do this every day. So if you can please like and subscribe, it would be extremely helpful. A subscribe costs nothing. You know. But let's get down to business, right? First of all, ouch. What I was saying is this. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna eat most of my calories at lunch. I wanna have a big meal. I will stay in my calories restriction. I know that my calories requirement is 2,500 calories, right? Anything below that, I'm on deficit, okay? So even if I'm at 2,000 calories tomorrow, I still have a 500 calories deficit, which I like, okay? And and I feel psychologically I need, psychologically, physically, I need those extra 200 calories extra. 1,800 calories for me is very aggressive. I am not 20 anymore. Well, when I was in my 20s, I would lose the weight that I want to lose in 2 weeks. And I'm not even lying to you. Now everything is slow. I'm 40 this year, you know, and it takes a little bit longer. And you gotta have tons of patience and trust the process. And that's what I'm trying to do. And today I was watching a video about proteins, about this man that talked, and it was saying like, when I'm abroad traveling, my first thought is, where am I getting my proteins in? And I don't understand this fixation with proteins. I do not understand it. Proteins are a part of a big puzzle, right? Made of 3 pieces and a ball of all others bunch of pieces. But 3 pieces, they are essential. Without one of them pieces, the puzzle is not complete. Yes? And it's carbs, fat, and proteins. Simple as that. Carbs are used as a source of energy. They get stored in muscle, right? When you overeat them, yeah, and the body don't have any use of it, you accumulate that. The body will turn that sugar into fat and store it, right? But carbs are extremely important. They are absolutely important. There's got to be a reason why Mother Nature created us in a way where we stored sugar in the muscle and we use it as a source of energy. If it was useless, proteins are a terrible source of energy. Terrible. It's not used as a source of energy. Proteins, right, will repair your muscles, right? And the amount that you don't need, right, you're gonna deposit it through the toilet, right? You can't absorb after a certain amount of proteins. You know, I hear people on YouTube all day take 2 grams per pound, take 3 grams. Another one I take 100. Like I'm like, how many proteins are you gonna take? It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a great business. Usually the guy that says stuff like that is a guy that sells proteins. It's very often like that. But the truth of the matter is that if you try it, if you don't listen to nobody and you try it, you would realize, like I did, I tried all sorts of diets. I speak like this because I did the carnivore diet. I did all sorts of things, and the carnivore diet is terrible. It's terrible. You are constipated all the time. You're flat all the time. Yeah, you lose tons of water, but you're always flat. You don't have spikes of energy. You don't have explosive energy, and life seems to be more like flat. The word to express, to explain carnivore diets is just flat, right? Things change if you add to it vegetables, right? Guess what? Carbohydrates, yeah, and fibers, and things change. You start going to the toilet, and it's much, much better. But then when you add slow carbs, it's another ball game. It's like dynamite. So every diet where you exclude and you eliminate completely something, obviously in the nutritional sphere, okay. Oh, Daddy, what's the matter, baby? What's the matter? Okay. I didn't see anything. So yeah, guys, the best diet is the diet where you eat everything, where you eat your carbs, where you eat your proteins, and where you eat your fat. Fat are crucial. Fat are crucial. Crucial. Your brain is made of fat. Your brain is made of cholesterol. Your brain is 100% cholesterol. You know, you hear every day more studies are coming out that cholesterol is really important to fight Alzheimer's disease. So your fat are as important as they all as important as one another. Carbs, fat, and proteins. It's not a proteins game. If you gain 10 grams of protein per day, it will not make you bigger. As a fact, it will make you bloated. That's why all these people is bloated, and they have to kill themselves with peptides and to get lean. And they go to. You'd be surprised with how many of these people go to plastic surgery for their abdomen, because they're all very bloated because of the excess of proteins. It's well known as well. Bodybuilders, real hardcore bodybuilders, you know, there's a reason why Ronnie Coleman will take, and it's a lot already, will take 2 grams per pound of body weight, and that is already a preposterous amount of proteins per weight. But if Ronnie Coleman was one of the most gigantic men in the history of bodybuilding, used to take 2 grams per pound of body weight, why would you go over that? And that again is already a crazy amount of weight of proteins. You know. So, guys, the best thing you can do is try it out. I've tried vegan, the worst ever. Vegan is the most useless thing ever. Vegetarian, which is not too bad, but not ideal, because I used to eat tons of eggs and cheese, and I tried keto, terrible. It's like a carnivore diet. It's flat. It's flat. It's really flat. And also my body looked flat. My performances were flat. I just lost all my spike. My spark. Put me on keto, you lose your spark. That's what happened to me and to most people I talked about. To me, the dynamite is when I mix it all up accordingly, and I follow my calories requirements, and I'm aware of my macro nutrients in terms of vitamins and minerals, what I need to get. And in my diet, even if when I'm eating 1,800 calories, I make sure that I take all the vitamins and minerals that I need. So I use MyFitnessPal. Is a beautiful app. It breaks down all foods. I used it. I think I've been using it for 10 years, maybe 12 years. MyFitnessPal. That's how old is my first log. I was 58 kg. Can you believe that? That's mad. And it's awesome because it breaks it down for me. They're all quite accurate because they all copy paste the same principles, so they are accurate. And that's it. And how I do that, I eat liver, I eat steaks, eggs, olive oil, bones broth, chicken broth, everything super nutritious. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I feel like tonight it's a Saturday night and nobody is here. I've been talking to myself for like 10 minutes. That's rough to do. But anyway, do you know what? I'm gonna share my arm killer workout and I'm out of here. So guys, this is the thing, yeah? Before you start, do a solid 10-15 minutes warm up to get blood flowing and prepare your joints and muscle. For every exercise, perform 3 sets. Set 1, warm up set. Use a lightweight, focus on movement, range of motion, and get your mind connecting to the muscle. This set is about preparation, not fatigue, right? So first set is really and truly to tell your body what you're going to do. Simple as. Get blood flowing in the right spot. Create that mind-muscle connection already. So on the second set, you can really perform. And then on the second set, you increase the weight to a moderate level and begin challenging the muscle. Very easy. This set introduces your body to the harder work to come while maintaining strict form. So the form is essential. Yeah, try to maintain strict form as much as possible. And on the third set, you got to challenge yourself. So use a challenging weight and perform as many quality reps as possible. Keep your technique straight and use a full range of motion on every rep. The moment you can no longer perform a full quality rep, stop the set. This will count for people cutting, yeah? Where you can't really put on quality muscles at all during the cut. So this is for when you're cutting. When you're cutting, you stay on the safe side. You're gonna push yourself, but it's gonna be a safe failure, right? Because when you're bulking, maybe you can't do full range of motion anymore, but you can do short motion, faster pace, or you can do just a negative phase. There's so many ways to get to full exhaustion. In this case, we just failed to perform full range of motion and we out, right? Because we're cutting, right? We're more exposed to injuries. We're gonna do 8 exercises, 8 different movements, 3 sets each. So it's 24 sets. So that is good work. Overhead triceps extension. Single arm, obviously. Start with your weak side always, and then you match with your strong side. Get that elbow nice and tucked in, and don't move it, and just extend your arm overhead, and good nice and wide motion. If you close it too narrow, you will feel the elbow, and that's not nice. So keep it nice and a clean motion. Don't go too heavy. Stay on the moderate, and get fatigue from the reps. Yeah, elbows are exposed. Yeah, when you train triceps, you're exposing your elbows. Yeah, so, and biceps as well, but triceps more. On that negative phase, the elbow is very exposed. After that, alternating dumbbell bicep curls. This is the staple, yeah? You can't go wrong with that. And you always do 3 sets, like I said before. So there's not a set amount of reps for each set. It's the failure. Or maybe on the first set, you go high reps anyway, okay? 15 to 20 reps. Get that blood flowing within the muscle and get that breathing in, yeah? Then you got third exercise, close grip chin-ups. Again, staple. I've been doing this since the 70s. Get the full stretch at the bottom. Tremendous bicep and lats workout. You get, again, massive pump on my biceps from this exercise. It's beautiful. Concentration curl. Another must do, right? Concentration curl are tough. Get those reps in. Get the right motion in, and rotate that wrist at the end of the motion, and you'll be fine. You're gonna get a bump. By now, you're already super pumped. By this 4th exercise, your arms are already about to explode. 5th, skull crushes. Dumbbells or barbells. See if your range of motion allow it. If your flexibility allows it. Choose accordingly. Killer triceps exercise. I get massive pump from this. Beautiful. Reverse grip barbell bicep curl. Tremendous. For the brachialis, yeah, for this muscle that goes over here. Tremendous. For the forearm look, for the shredded look. Dumbbell tricep kickback. It's not an easy exercise to perform. Get somebody to help you with it. But if you get the muscle, it's a beautiful triceps exercise. Last but not least, shoulder width pull-ups. By now, you should be extremely fatigued with everything. So give all you got on this last one. You rest as much as you need. If you need 1 or 2 minutes, good. If you need 2 to 3, good. Train without rush. Train with comfort. The discomfort comes from the exercise, not from the rest time. Rest time is for resting. The stress will come from the working set. So don't worry if you need 5 minutes to finish the thing. Take 5 minutes and finish the thing. Okay. And yeah, guys, in case you're cutting, again, control every rep. Make sure you squeeze the muscle. Maximize muscle engagement throughout the entire movement. Get that beautiful breathing in, and you get such a massive pump, even if you cut. Obviously, it's not going to be a pump like when you bulking. When you bulk, the pumps are amazing, and they stay on you. They stay on you. When you cut in, you get a pump, and then it doesn't stay on. But you still the soreness you feel when you touch, the body, that you have soreness in the muscles, and that is great. And you're trying to maintain strength and maintain muscle mass as much as possible, right? And this was the workout, guys. So I gave you the arm killer workout. I told you proteins are overrated. When I qualified for my personal training exams, we got trained that after a certain amount of proteins, you just you can't assimilate anymore, and I strongly believe in that still, and it seems to be forgotten. So don't overdo it with proteins, especially if you're experiencing air in the stomach, a lot of farting, which is usual, very classic for people that takes protein. Stop taking the proteins, guys. Yeah, and see what happened to you. Guys, I wish you good night, and thank you, everyone. God bless.